Hi everyone, this is Rashi Dubey and welcome to the video of this week. So this is week 6 and the lesson 6 from the series 35 lessons I have learned as I turn 35. So today's topic I have selected as children. I have a son, 6 years old. He's going to be 7 soon. So what I have learned as a mom, I want to share with it as a mother. So what I have learned in all these 7 years. I know there is much more to learn, but in all these 7 years and being a child myself, I want to share my experiences, what I thought when I was a child and what I thought when I became a mother. Let me just tell you the topic today. You have to teach, if you have children, this video is for you. You have to teach your children the values in life. As parents, what we do usually, we concentrate on providing the best environment for them in terms of education. We always make them learn that okay, this society we live in, it has certain norms, certain rules. You have to do, these are good manners, these are good habits. In school also, the teachers always put their efforts in teaching all these things. You have to understand all the subjects. In the long run of life, you have to just perform well so that you can get a good job, you can get a good degree. All these things are very important, I understand. But as a parent, what I have learned, more than any of it, it's very important that you have to make your kid a good human being, because the values of life are something which can only be taught in early years of life. Once the base of a person is formed, you can however hard you might try, you cannot make them learn these basics of human nature. So I want to share with you, whenever I go to my son's PTM, he has started its play school when he was 2.5, and it has been almost 4 years, and he has changed already 2 schools. So from everywhere, all the teachers, whenever I used to go to the PTM, I never asked how he is doing in maths, how he is doing in science, how he is sorry, he didn't have science. I never asked how he is doing in maths, Hindi, English, or like activities or anything. Although he is doing well, I understand he's putting his efforts, he's doing very well, teachers are all happy, and I'm very proud. But the most important thing that I used to be concerned about as being a mother, it was that whether he's just gelling up with his classmates or not, whether he's in communication with the teachers or not, whether he's expressing himself or not. I'm very glad to share with every one of you that I always get the positive feedback regarding all this. He always just shares and cares for all his friends. He knows how communication is very important, the power of communication, and he knows that he is an independent being. He has to raise his voice. He has to raise his concerns. He has to voice out whatever he is thinking. He's very, very understandable, and that is the thing I love most about him. I'll just give you an example. I always give him water. I always used to give him water whenever he just feeling down or anything. So he has made it ritual. Whenever you are ill, you have to drink water. So once his teacher told me that his friend was having a stomach ache and she was crying. What my son did? He just took his water bottle and take it to that girl and said that please drink this water and you will be okay after drinking the water. He always shares his toys and everything. Being a mother, I have so much to tell you, but the point is, these are the values. You are living in a very typical world. There are so many adversities around us, so many things for cry for. There is no one has the time right now to look what another person is doing. We are so busy in our lives, so we have to teach our children to be a human first. You have to teach them that okay, you are a human being, you have feelings, you have emotions. Similarly, the other person, irrespective of the gender, also have the feelings and emotions. If you are giving and sharing and caring for the person, you will get the same in reciprocation. Because the thing is, we have stopped just thinking about other people. We always think about taking things. We have just stopped giving. We don't want to be a giver, we always want to be a taker. But it's not it's not one-sided thing. It's a cycle. You have to give to take the things. You have to give to take the things. You cannot always just take the things. That has to be a cycle in the universe. So whatever you are giving right now, you are giving, you are sharing your things, you are caring for other person, you have your concern for other people, you are giving your time, you are giving your mind, your brain, whatever you are sharing with others, it will just come back to you. So these are the basic values of life which are not learned in later. Once your base is formed, in the later stage of life, you cannot learn all these things. Education, norms, habits, manners, everything you can learn at any point of time. But the values in life you can only learn when you are a small kid. That is the thing. So being a mother, I am putting my efforts to make him learn these things which I desired from my parents. But it was not the main thing when I was a kid. When I was a kid, it was not very common practice to share with your kids about all these values. It was mostly about हमारे ग्रंथों में ये लिखा है, okay, traditionally you have to follow these things, in the religious books you have to follow these things, and then okay, you have to be educated enough, you have to bring 95% marks, you have to be a doctor, engineer, or whatever it is. Apart from it, there was no emotional sharing of the things. EQ is the thing, it was only about IQ that time. So right now the world is becoming a scarier place for everybody, and at these times we have to raise the EQ of our kids. So just make it sure that apart from all the education, norms, habits, manners and everything you are teaching your kid, just assure that you are also teaching the important values in life to them, so that later on, at the later stage, when they just grow up as an adult, you must be proud as being a parent. You imparted good values and you have just produced a good human being. So that is very important. So that is the thing I wanted to talk about today. So let me know just how you like the video. Just share and comment. Okay, so or you can also send me any of your questions, feedback and thoughts on my Gmail. You will find all the details in YouTube video, and also can DM on Facebook and Instagram. So that was all about today. Please like, share and subscribe this video so that I could reach to more people. Thank you so much for listening to me. See you next week. Bye.